gallons of hairspray in, so her head went up in one fireball. The fire went out in 2 seconds, but for 2 seconds I almost got out of the date. When I was in college, we'd go party at Michigan State. Instead of Ubering, we would just take like unlocked bikes from the bike racks. We'd go party to party. We always had a bike. We never missed. And one night, I stole more than Lindsay Lohan and Amanda Bynes could in a lifetime. I don't know if you guys remember when Amanda Bynes threw that bong out of the window of her 36th floor apartment. But can you imagine being on a sidewalk in New York City, you catch a bong midair, take a hit, you're like, this is the best city ever. When I was in college, I had a gen ed class. It was a theater class. I called my grandma. I was like, hey, come watch Hair. It's a play. I got to work it. My dad called that night. He's like, you are not taking grandma to a play where everyone's naked on stage. I was like, what? I thought Hair was like Rapunzel. He's like, yeah, if Rapunzel was a naked hippie in the 1960s who wanted to do drugs and have sex. I was like, all right, I'll take grandpa instead. Jeez. I had another class where music for the classroom, you had to play a harmonica. My final exam was row, row, row your boat, and I got a 91%. I'm like, man, college is about to turn me gay. I'm going to plays. I'm playing nursery rhymes on the harmonica. That's the whole reason I dropped out. I just wanted to stay straight, keep dating girls. After midterms one time, I had friends buy a grandma Coke. And when it got there, one took it in the bathroom, locked the door, and did it by himself. One guy was banging on the door like a grizzly bear for 30 minutes. I was like, this is exactly what those drugged ads were talking about. I smoked weed once, and now people ask why I rarely smoke now. Imagine if you were foaming at the mouth with your first blunt. That's not actually happened. That's a Kendrick Lamar line. I thought it sounded a little hard, messed it up a little bit. But speaking of rap, I grew up in the same hood as Eminem. I was 2.5 hours west in a nice neighborhood, but still in the same state. Eminem had to do the 9th grade 3 times, and that's why his mom was so hard on him. Shit. People think he's mad in his raps because his mom locked him in a closet. It's like, no, he's mad because he's walking to school in -3-degree weather in a wife beater. And then once he gets there, they tell him he's got to do the 9th grade again. He's reading Huckleberry Finn for the 3rd time. He's like, class, this book says the N-word. The teacher's like, hey, don't ruin the surprise. They're like, Eminem, can you read this out loud? He's like, I thought we learned reading in 10th grade. Thank you. Eminem's name is actually pretty creative, though. Eminem's the chocolate, coming a rapper. Eminem the rapper wants to be chocolate. It's like, why didn't the candy company take advantage of that marketing opportunity? Like, well, we only sell chocolate. We don't sell anything white. It's like, I thought Abe Lincoln abolished that a long time ago. They're like, we tried to name the candy KKK, but it was only selling in southern states, so we named it M&M instead. Going back to cocaine, old people will be like, man, Coca-Cola used to have cocaine in it. It's like, I'm calling bullshit. You old people would be way more fun if that was the case. You guys treat a brand new cereal like a major life event. People are like, no, my grandparents are smiling, they're happy. It's like, yeah, because they don't know what the fuck you're saying. It's like talking to a Hispanic guy that doesn't know English, you know? You go up to him, you're like, hey, Juan Carlos, what's the difference between E.T. the alien and an illegal immigrant? E.T. the alien learned English and wanted to go home. Juan Carlos is like, muy bien, señor. It's like the happiest he's ever been. Thought we would have just proposed to him. I got about a minute left. Appreciate Eric, you hosting this, man. Super cool. I'm never gonna hitchhike again, though. The first time I hitchhiked, I got in the car and this lady's like, okay, I gotta stop by a few hotels. She was spying on her cheating husband, seeing if that 2-timing shifty britches home-wrecking husband was, stepping out. She drove 3 hours one way to do intel. I almost wanted to help her out, pick up binoculars, start taking notes. She's like, if I find that whore Mercedes, I'm gonna whoop her ass. I'm like, God, I hope we find her. I've never cheated on someone, but in 10th grade, I was talking to this girl, and I made out with another girl, and I got out of basketball practice, and I went to get in my car, and she had put dog shit under my door handle. And I look up and see her Jeep driving away. I call her. I'm like, what the fuck? Why'd you put dog shit under my door handle? I've got it on my hands now. She's like, dude, that was my shit, you cheating asshole. Thanks, everyone. Again, super fun.